Hello again, collective time. If you like the reading, give it a like, subscribe to my channel, and if you want a personal, check the description for my email. So chaotic energy, oh boy, let's do it. Alright, let's do it. What's going on with the collective? What's the messages for the collective today? Some of you are a little anxious about what's coming next in your life. Very anxious about just the next chapter. I don't think it's anything in particular you're doing, anything in particular you're planning, any particular situation. I think you're just nervous about what's coming next in life in general. Okay? Some of you can feel a shift, you can feel a change within you. You can just feel it. And it's almost like you can't decipher or you can't decide if this is a good shift or a bad shift. Okay? And I think that's because part of your intuition is I don't want to say your intuition. I think you don't trust what you think anymore, or you kind of have lost trust in your intuition to an extent because things that have happened in your life have really knocked you off, okay? So you do feel a new beginning, you do feel a shift, and it's scaring the fuck out of you because you can't determine if it's good or not. Let's find out here. What else? Okay, so far I see it could be some type of, it could be some type of opportunity, could be some type of job opportunity, could be a person, could be a relationship, could be a past person. I don't know, it could be anything, right? And there either is some tricky energy or you're wondering or you're paranoid if there's some tricky energy. And again, I don't think this is a specific thing. I think this is just life generally, okay? Life has taught you specifically, who's going to resonate with this, lessons in the harshest of ways. All right, so let's find out. What's this Chariot? Part of it is imbalanced because of your, I don't want to say pessimism, because of your almost paranoia, right? Your paranoia, your anxiety towards life is continuing to cause things to flow in chaotically or flow out chaotically, okay? You need to try to find balance because Four of Pentacles right here is a challenge over the Chariot, okay? I feel like whoever you are, your energy is so potent, your thoughts are so potent, right? That whatever is flowing in or flowing out, however you feel, however you think, it's gonna happen that way, okay? Which is really for everybody, right? But specifically for you. The Chariot is bringing something in, but it all depends on how you. I just got something else too off of this. Some of you are anxious because things seem good at first, but they end up chaotic in the end. And that's the energy you're putting out into the universe, whatever the fuck you call it. That's the energy you're putting out into the universe, you know. So that's causing things again to kind of flow in an odd way. What's this Nine of Swords? See? Like I said earlier, something about your intuition, something about you not trusting your intuition, something about you being off balance as far as making decisions. This High Priestess came out as a challenge, okay, over the anxiety. All right, you are second guessing your life. You're second guessing your path in life. You're second guessing yourself. And I feel like that this is just because of a series of things that have happened to you, okay? Give me more. So that kind of causes you to stall. You want to bust a move, or you bust moves. And it's just like you don't do it to your full capability, all right, because you're being cautious. Because some of you don't want to move forward, or some of you hesitate to move forward again because you're just so nervous about life in general. What else does life have for me? What else is coming for me? What other disaster is coming for me, right? So you move, but you move slowly. Sometimes you don't move at all, okay? Which is also a part of the anxiety you are feeling. All right. All right, some of you also, you need to be careful, okay? Some of you can put too much faith into one thing or to one person, all right? Put too much energy into one thing or one person, and sometimes it is, so I'm getting a few things from this. Sometimes it is not the best decision for you, right? You misjudge people. You misjudge situations, okay? And it's something you continue to do. Okay, and because of that, some of you could be isolating yourself away from people, which is cool, great, wonderful. That's wonderful, right? That's great. Sometimes you need it. But in this situation, I feel like your next level is actually encountering certain people. You could be about to encounter someone from the past, right? I've been getting that a lot. About to encounter someone from the past that was this Empress in reverse energy, okay? But there's something different. What's going on here? Justice and temperance. All right. There is some, when it comes to this person in the past, because I don't want to focus on them much, I'm about to move them out the way because fuck them. We're talking about you, right? When it comes to this person in the past, okay, there is some form of help. If this resonates with you, watch the first reading about the karma, blah, 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 okay? Because this could be for you. There is something that they have for you, whether it's knowledge, whether it's love, whether it's nurturing, whether it's whatever, there is something they have for you, okay? And if it's not a past person, if it's just a coworker or someone else, right? There is a group of people you are supposed to encounter, okay? And they're going to help you balance things out. But you also have to make sure to use your intuition, because there's also someone here that is currently this Empress in reverse energy, which is not good, all right? That's just a warning, I guess. So life is bringing you things, opportunities, places, people, okay, to take you out of this stagnant, stuck energy you've been in, all right? This is Five of Swords. Look, Six of Cups at the bottom. This is possibly someone from the past. What the fuck? Monitoring. All right, this could be someone from the past, like I'm saying. All right, there is people, places, things, situations coming to take you out of whatever situation you're in. It could very well be someone from the past. We got the Six of Wands under that. That's victory, okay? Whichever it is, right? Your worry about life in general could... It could possibly make you miss this chance of some type of recovery, all right? What's going on here? There is communication coming in, okay? But I don't want to focus on this person. I want to get back onto the topic, right? But be careful that your anxiety towards life doesn't knock off new opportunities, okay? Okay, yeah, see, right now, your life is a little out of control. Your perception of life is imbalanced because of all these disappointments you have come across, right? You could have come across these disappointments dealing with people, okay? There's something about a past situation or relationship that you kind of need to sit back and really gain some knowledge off of why exactly it happened, okay? Because there was a lesson learned out of this. I feel like this relationship brought you this this anxiety of life that you are feeling, all right? You need to sit back and really think and analyze what happened here. Why did it happen? How did I allow this to happen, okay? Because we got the world reversed. There's something specific with what happened in this relationship, whether it's friend, family, whatever, that happened that causes overall anxiety of life that you're still kind of not seeing, because that's a cycle continuing to happen, all right? Okay. All right, so this is getting pretty sad. All right, this is getting pretty sad, okay? There was something that you wanted to achieve that might be out of your reach right now. It could be a hope, it could be a dream, okay? It might be out of your reach right now, and maybe that is part of the anxiety of life that you are beginning to feel, or you have felt. Maybe that is why you're confused with where your life is going. Why did this happen to me? Why did this happen to me, right? There's definitely something you were planning on doing or something you hope to do that is, I hate to tell you, it might be out of your reach. All right? It might be out of your reach. But there's other things that you are meant to do. There's other things related to that dream that you can do, all right? Or some of you might be achieving this dream down the line, okay? And if you're not achieving it down the line, it is something related to it, something close to it, or something else that's going to fulfill you, all right? But you have to be careful to not let anger from this cause you to just settle for something bare minimum, all right? You have to make sure you don't let this disappointment from this, all right, make you settle. Or just give up, okay? Because at the bottom of the deck, there's a Three of Cups. So there is a celebration and there is a, you know, there is something that's going to fulfill you. But unfortunately, it might not be that thing that you've been hoping and wishing for. And I don't look at these words much, but on this right here, I don't know if you can see it. When I look down, when I said that again, it says no. I don't know if you can see it. So there's been many delays, many disappointments in your life, right? And you're having to face another one. You're having to face reality, okay? But it doesn't mean your life is over. Let's get more on what this sun is. Can I know more about this sun? Okay, with this other alternative away from your dream or what you wanted to do, right? You are going to be in denial. You could come off angry, right? You could come off angry. You could be angry at people from your past. You could be angry at yourself for allowing certain things to happen in the past, okay? But there is joy coming. But you are going to have to go through this cycle of deep acceptance. And sometimes deep acceptance comes with deep anger, crying, tears, depression, okay? You are going to have to go through that before reaching this and this. All right? But you have to go through that, or you're going to settle for something that just pays the bills. Nine of Wands. See? Like I said, this Nine of Wands reverse and this Five of Swords, that is you. You're going to be in between facing your emotions, facing deep acceptance, or just saying, fuck it, I failed, let me settle for something that pays the bills, right? But that's not the way to go. Look, Hermit at the bottom and Hierophant at the bottom. And what's under that? Oh my, the Ten of Pentacles. After deep acceptance, after deep knowing, deep understanding of thyself, understanding that this dream might not have been, but there's still something I can do that is related to this dream, or something that fulfills me more. You're not supposed to be just someone working to pay the bills. No. So after you face that, go inward, maybe do some spiritual studying, maybe do some studying on something else you could do. The Ten of Pentacles. That's abundance, that's fulfillment, that's family. Sorry. All right. You guys really have to find balance when it comes to people you encounter. Okay? That's coming out again. You really have to find balance in people you encounter. You tend to encounter people that are beneath you spiritually, emotionally, okay? You tend to do that, all right? That knocks you off balance. That has been what has made you unable to achieve that dream that you were hoping to achieve, all right? That is part of that reason you are anxious in life. Sorry, that's sad. Okay, what else is going on here? Shit buckets. So many. All right, Seven of Cups. You're in your head. You don't know what way to go. Did we clarify that already? Okay, what else? See, you are leaning towards the easier path. You're leaning towards the easier path of just going somewhere to pay your bills. You're in You're thinking of settling with somebody. You're thinking of settling with someone that seems to be easier to handle, right? For some of you, that goes along with that dream, okay? With you have to match. You have to be with someone that matches your ambition, that matches your drive, okay? You can't, if you don't want a mundane, boring, just pay the bills life with, there's nothing wrong with that. If you don't want that forever, you have to be with someone that wants the same thing as you. All right. But you're rowing towards peace, but emotional unfulfillment. You're not going to be emotionally fulfilled. You're not going to be spiritually fulfilled. Your bills might be paid. Your income might be, regular. Go on a vacation every now and then. Got a roof, which is fabulous. I love it. But you're meant for something else. Your desire is thicker than that. Your calling is thicker than that. Even if your dream, you couldn't achieve it, that does not mean that your life is over. Okay. All right, what's this? This goes along with that reading I just did too. Continue to give to yourself. Continue to give to your mind, heart, soul, spirit. Some of you need to just be a little solo for a while, all right? Because people do have a tendency to siphon you, which I said in the last reading about karma and shit. It'll be in the title, something about karma. Go watch it if you're resonating with this, okay? There could be someone you want to communicate to, but you're sitting on it. You don't want to right now. I don't know, that just came out. Whatever the fuck. You'd rather wait, okay? Is there anything else? This is depressing. What's this game of wands? All right. There is a swift change incoming towards you. A great one. But you have to balance out your masculine, darling. And you feel like this is for masculine or female, does not fucking matter. We have both energies, don't we? There's something within you have to balance out in order for this to come. Your confidence is shattered because you didn't achieve your dream. Your confidence in the decisions you make because you put yourself in shit positions with shit people. You don't trust yourself. You don't trust. Your self-confidence within, your self-confidence to make decisions is shattered. You need to find it. All right? You can do it. Look, when I said you can do it, strength at the bottom. You can fucking do it. Okay? Don't come back here with this shit. It's depressing. I wanted to be a WWE diva. I wanted to be a wrestler. I didn't get to do it. So I found something else. Still searching. Kind of different. But it's working out, Not a WWE diva, but working on becoming a six-figure dominatrix. Different, but you see what I mean? Just because you don't achieve your dreams doesn't mean you have to be some person clocking in, which is nothing wrong with that. Even if you're clocking in, you feel like you need more. It doesn't mean you have to settle. You can find something. Okay? All right? All right. Okay. All right. Give me more. You can't fucking make this up, darling. You can't make this up. Boundary and barrier. With that dream you didn't achieve, with that anxiety of life. This is what you're doing. You're about to settle I can feel it. Don't settle. Please, don't settle. Your heart is broken. You're tired. You are tired. But you're so close. Again with this past life card and accept, observe. This happens to you, whether you believe in reincarnation or not, we do over here. This happens to you in every life. It does. You need to sit and think and rethink and rethink and observe and analyze and understand, why do I keep letting this shit happen to me? Why do I keep letting it happen to me? Something within me. Woo, these readings today, I tell you. All right. All right, what's going on here? Give me one more. Now that that was weird. Okay, let me clarify that, because I kind of felt that, but I didn't want to say it. This person keeps trying to come back out. Yeah, they do. All right. What's this marriage card? Fuck them. Sorry. This marriage. No. See, it's chaotic. Marriage and strength came out, right? I'm going to have to clarify this, but I did feel something about a person you have dealt with or in the past, okay? All right, there's someone you dealt with that, again, affected your life heavily when it comes to this anxiety of life, when it comes to this, and that, right? Okay. You guys at the time were supposed to be together. Or you were supposed to counter each other, right? I'm not saying you were supposed to be together, but you were supposed to counter each other in this life. The moment was not right. Okay, there's something strong between you two. There's something that you had to go through. There's some lesson you had to learn with this person, okay? And unfortunately, it ricocheted into a disaster. The moment was not fucking right. I don't know. They keep wanting to come the fuck out. Even in the last reading, they keep wanting to take over. Connection and embrace came out. I don't know. This is up to you. I don't know if there's supposed to be a second run with this motherfucker. But that's up to you. Connection and embrace. You can either embrace that the connection puts you where you are in life and take it and run with it, or sit in it and wallow, or maybe you guys are supposed to have a second run in life. All right? There's something really strong. And look, acceleration and twin flame, what I was about to say, and reconciliation at the bottom. There's something really strong between you guys. There is definitely a past life energy. This happens to you in every life. This happens to them in every life. Whatever happened, okay? And it involves you both at the same fucking time, all right? Some disastrous shit happened. Looks like you guys might supposed to have a second run. Or maybe you're just supposed to make peace with each other and be there for each other. All right? I guess I'm going to fucking find out because they keep wanting to come out. All right, tell me about this person. And I'll be done with this because I got to do one more reading. These readings are like mad long today. What the fuck? Ew. Love. All right. Tell me about this person. Oh, my weave. Well, my wig. Tell me about this person. Wheel of Fortune. I think there's supposed to be another run with them. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Pentacles. I'm getting two things off of this, right? There's something valuable in either process. There was a lesson, or there's supposed to be a second run, there's supposed to be a change. Two of Cups at the bottom, can't make it up. Alright, I need a yes or no though. Is there supposed to be another run with this person? I think so. Got the Ace of Wands, the Queen of Wands, the Page of Wands, and the Hierophant. Even though if there is supposed to be one, sit back and really ponder on it first. This is almost like your choice. Sit back and ponder on it first. This person has had a huge effect in your life. Don't move fast. All right? There's attraction. There's spiritual attraction. There is connection. All right, whatever the fuck. Whatever. I have to end this, but I gotta do one more reading. What happens? I just got pulled to this one. All right. I'm gonna pull 3 more on this, and I gotta do my last reading, and I gotta go. You're taking up all my time. What happened with this person? Acceptance, you're ready to release control of situations or people and lovingly embrace the rhythm of life. Oh, well, do I have to, that goes along with what the fuck this whole reading is about. Purpose, you possess the determination and dedication to consciously demonstrate love. This might be about either you and this person coming back together, romantically having a second run, or loving them from a distance, making amends, okay? For some reason, making amends with them, whether you have a second run or not, is going to balance things out within you and them, okay? I hate love. All right. If you made it here, let's see what else. Ah! What else? Peacefulness. You recognize that balance, kindness, and love bring calmness to your soul. There's something about this person, even though the shit was chaotic, something about this person, again, that will balance you out just by making amends with them, okay? Enough of that gushy, mushy shit. Ugh.
Don't say it.
Sorry. All right, I'm out of here. It's up to you. This was a lot. So I'm going to go do the last reading. Thanks.